Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of our program. Remember, yesterday we spoke about paranoid personality disorder, where it has to do with those who are too suspicious, those who are too alert, those who are always on their guard. Today, we are moving with a second personality disorder under cluster A of personality disorders, which is schizoid personality disorder. When we talk about schizoid personality disorder here, we are talking about a pattern of detachment from social relationship, long-standing pattern. Someone who avoids social relationship with all his energy. So such people have a very limited range of emotional expression in interpersonal settings. Remember the word long-standing, not a single instant. Now, how do you diagnose someone to be in this situation? Yesterday, I said only a qualified mental health specialist has the authority to say that this person is suffering from a particular mental health disorder. However, according to the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Health Disorder, the 5th edition text revision, there are 7 criteria given, and if you discover that you have 4 or more of these criteria, you should consider seeking help to be clear whether this is what you are going through or that's the symptom of a similar mental health disorder. The first one is that people of this with this disorder, they have no desire for close relationship. This has to go to the extent of even not desiring to be part of a family. Secondly, they prefer solitary activities than maybe group activities also. Thirdly, they choose to have limited access in limited interest in sexual experiences, which means it's not a matter of being chaste or being celibate. It's a matter of not actually having interest, which means even if they are married, they will not have interest in sexual experiences. Now, the fourth point about it is they take pleasure in very few activities. So it's hard to really determine what is their hobby. The hobbies, they may have very few hobbies. The fifth point here is that they lack close friends. Remember, we said they don't have desire for close relationships. So consequently, they will obviously tend to lack close friends and they don't confide in anybody. Now, the sixth point is that they are very indifferent to praise and criticism. Praise them, that's your business. Criticize them, that's your business. And finally, they are very cold emotionally. So if you see that 4 or more of these seem to tie with your character and it is a long-standing situation, you may want to meet a mental health specialist for full diagnosis. What are the causes? Like I said yesterday, most mental health disorders may have genetic factors attached to it. It may have environmental and psychological factors. For example, you come from a home with emotionally cold, neglectful, detached, unresponsive caretakers, you may tend to be as such. So you may not see need for interpersonal relationship. Some temperaments tend to predispose someone to such a mental health disorder. Now, what is important? If your brother, your friend is in this situation, how do you relate with them? These are the key things that we have to take home. Number one, adjust the expectations you have about them and be patient with them. Secondly, focus on impersonal topics. Like when you are discussing with them, they prefer computers, games than talking about people. Thirdly, respect their need for space. Yeah, sometimes you may need to leave them alone at some point. The next point is avoid judging them. Avoid judgment and pressure. Don't say they have bad character, that's why they don't like family, they don't like relationships. It may not necessarily mean that. Communicate clearly and directly with them. Focus on their positive traits. These people are not completely bad. There is something good in them. Focus on that good thing that they have. And finally, encourage professional help gently. You cannot catch someone and go for a therapy, but you can encourage them to seek help. So, with this is what I had for you for schizoid personality disorder. And tomorrow we'll be talking about schizotypal personality disorder. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.